Lou Armstrong, today, for you, on The Drive.
They took my whole life been sorta wild. Used to smoke dirt, cause your boy couldn't afford the loud. Then I got an 8-ball and a £1/4. Now I'm LeBron, in Miami ballin' now. Been through it all, paid lawyer for the trials. But damn, I got a son and a daughter now. My BM said I gotta spend more time. I'm in the studio trying to write more rhymes. Gotta make sure everything all fine, cause for them I'm in the streets committing more crimes. That's how it go when you come up in the hood, yo. I could be hurt and my kids gon' be good though. R.I.P. to all my niggas dead and gone. Through me, your names will live forever on. It's a part of life, don't forget all the sorrow. Taste your dreams and live for tomorrow. Think about Boston and they think about, you know, I always say it like Ben Affleck, they think about the Red Sox, they think about the wrestler John Cena, but they never, a lot of people like forget about there's a hood out here and it's a real city, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much I'm just a nigga that wants to tell that story. I've been out here for years, pushing hard. I started a label called Hitmakers Entertainment. And you know, they say I became, if not the biggest rapper out here at this time right now, one of them at least top 3. I got a dope following, I got a lot of love, a lot of respect out here. And every day I travel, spread our city's name around, you know what I'm saying? Spread our movement around, let niggas know there's real niggas in Boston.
So, I know, like maybe a couple of days ago, you posted something on Facebook. It sparked a bunch of controversy, a bunch of conversations about the status of Boston rappers. Can you elaborate on that? Like, what is it that you think where we are as a whole as rappers from Boston and New England?
I feel like everybody out here knows the real is that there's not really a crazy market out here for hip hop. Right. But there's still a lot of dudes that's trying to do it and trying to stick out. And I put them lists together for 2 reasons. Number one is because one of them was that I feel my Facebook page, I ain't been communicating with my fans as much lately because Instagram, I ain't gonna lie, Instagram got me hooked on some fiend shit. I forgot all about Twitter and Facebook. I just linked shit to it, but it kind of took me away from the people that was on Facebook. One of my mans that just came home from jail told me that. He was like, yo, when I went in, you was getting 150 likes on anything. You could just put yup, and now you're getting like 30, 40 likes. So I was like, let me just put shit what's on my mind. Besides putting the rapping shit, I put like different shit. But as far as these rappers out here, I feel like some of them, they don't understand how real hard it is to really get a buzz or get a name like myself, like Millie's, like Benzino, like Smoke, Mass Pike, like the niggas that been out here for years trying to get this name. It's hard, my nigga. It takes a lot of bread, it takes a lot of push. If you don't got the money, you gotta hustle 10 times harder than everybody else. Rap nowadays is basically like playing basketball. Everybody in the hood does it. So, but believe it or not, when you look at the numbers of niggas that really make the NBA compared to the amount of numbers of dudes that really play, go for it, it's like winning the lottery almost. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I reached out to a couple rappers like on that post saying like, I see you moving, but I feel y'all gotta bring it to the next level. By the next level meaning, y'all don't forget, I've been out here for years. I started broke. I went through a little phase where my money was right and I was just going crazy harder. And you know, and that's when I realized it's all about bread. You gotta go hard. But I started with just 2,000 CDs in the back of an old van, and I drove with $200 in my pocket. and I drove all the way to Miami and back with my partner selling CDs. Like every time we ran out of gas, so we needed to eat, we would sell CDs.
Gotcha.
Like the grind, I feel like the grind is, the internet makes niggas lazy. The grind is over with. But you don't understand, my nigga, like the internet's cool, but when you meet an exact, like I was in Miami this 2 weekends ago at the Winter Music Conference. I met one of the vice presidents of Def Jam.
Okay.
He's seen my presence in Miami.
Okay.
He's seen the DJs shouting me out every club we went in. He's seen people shaking my hands. He's seen people shaking my hands. He's seen us doing what we do, really living that life we rap about, and it made him approach me at the end of the weekend and basically like, what are you trying to do? You know, let's work. You know what I'm saying? And different niggas come to me like that, but it's like I said, dog, it's about money. When they say let's work, they're basically asking you how much money you got so we can put up a little something with you. You know what I'm saying? But in all due reality, a label deal nowadays is just a loan from the bank, my niggas. The labels ain't doing shit. I'm keeping it a buck. I know a lot of things going on. After I wrote a post, I seen one of the older, one of the dudes from the generation before mine of rappers that was rapping, man, Terror. Shout out to him. He's a beast and everything. And he was calling out how a lot of niggas is big-headed. They do a couple features with rappers and they think they them niggas out here. It's not like that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, stay humble, my nigga. We in a cruel city, my nigga. I'd be surprised how much love I get. I hear I get hate. I don't really ever see it, so it doesn't really affect me like that. But I lived in a naive state where I thought, you know, everybody in Boston loved me. I'm that nigga out here. I show love to everybody, so it's love. But I know I got haters, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have haters, my nigga. I done did everything you could do. I done really been out here. I done really blood, sweat, and tears. Niggas doing life. 2 of my brothers dead. You know what I'm saying? 3 of my brothers really RP, my niggas Spill, my Birdo, Al. Like, I really live this life. Like, look, we in the hood still, my nigga. I can go to my hood whenever I want. A lot of these rappers can't. Because my love is real, and I still, you know what I'm saying? And still I get hated.
So let me ask you this about the New England scene. Like, if you had a formula that you want to put in place that you think would create that market that doesn't exist for Boston, what would it be?
Realistically, my nigga, ain't no real one formula that'll work. And that's the thing that everybody swears they know what they're doing is right. It's not, bro. It has to do with a formula, but it really has to do a lot with luck as well, being in the right place at the right time. I'll tell you stories that you'll be like, what? My nigga, I was in front of Akon. He was following my shrink wrap van, stopped me on the highway. And it was like, yo, I fucks with you. I just seen you perform at my party and I like your shit. And it was before he even blew, years ago. I was a young nigga and I didn't even put no mind to it. But I put myself in that situation. Like, you gotta put yourself in situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, ain't no really real formula to it. The only thing I can suggest is what I told the kid. There's another rapper from here, shout out Eddie Fish. What I told him and he really went and did it is like, yo, dog, put your money up, do it professional, look like these rappers, attack like how they would. You gotta move how industry rappers move because they, independent labels is basically the labels nowadays. Independent is the label. The big labels, they'll just put their little name on it to make the artist look good. So if you're doing it independently good enough, they'll give you that loan. Now you're part of Def Jam, but basically you're still yourself. So you gotta attract them. The only way to attract them by telling niggas that hard grind, that hustle, that good quality music, and put your money behind your shit, bro. Don't be scared, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, it's like everything else. If you rapping, it's kind of like you're chasing a dream. It's the same shit as real estate, selling cars. You want that business to pop, you're gonna put your all in. Like, I'll be trying to be on my entrepreneur shit. I went out one day and I bought 10 cars at the auction. Like, yo, this is gonna be my dream. I'm gonna do a dealership. 4 to 5 of them cars, the tranny went the first week. I got a deal at the auction, so I thought I'm about to blow. I got these cars for way under market value. I'm about to get crazy bread. Without knowing, I jumped in, I took a loss. I had to fix mad problems with the cars. Some of them was dope, some of them I caped. Some of them I bought for $5,000, so for $7,000, you know what I'm saying, $8,000. But at the same time, it's like you got to do that to learn, and you got to do that to get noticed. You got to put your money in, whether it's gonna be something good out that comes off of it, or you're gonna fail. But at least you tried, and you gave it your push. If you're sitting at home thinking like, yo, I don't want to waste money on this rap shit, my nigga, this rap game ain't for you. And to keep it a buck, I don't recommend you waste it. It's hard as shit. I done did it. I'm just at the point where there's no return. Like from now, I'm so close. And it's like, yo, I gotta keep going. But this shit will take your whole life, my nigga. It's a real, and it's a fake ass industry, my nigga. I be around all these rappers, bro. It's all about dick riding and fake love. If you ain't ready for that, don't jump in this game, my nigga. And I'm not ready for that. That's one of the things. But you know, I be myself, and you know, I'm with God, and I'm with, you know, I'm a real nigga in the sense, and my family, everybody push. So it's like, let's see what happens, you know what I'm saying? My fault, nigga. I be carrying on and shit like crazy.
Let it go. I don't want to stop. Yeah. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, you know, it's been a pleasure. Been a pleasure. I love myfiends.com. Look out for that. Morals and Principles CDs on thatpip.com right now, or louarmstrong.com. And look out for that Certified Hood Star CD. If y'all don't got that in your life, and y'all from the bean, y'all slipping, y'all sleeping. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the rappers out here doing their thing, my nigga. It's all love. It's just a hard game. All them niggas that drop one song, my nigga, and they think they motherfucking Diddy and Ross. It ain't like that, my nigga. It's a hard struggle. I'm out here every motherfucking day pushing. If you're not doing something every single day to push your music, you're not really ready for this game. For those that are, my nigga, salute. See y'all niggas at the top. One.
Yeah. We just living life, baby. HMF.